Hi, brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining me as we start a new month. And we will once again start reading in the book of Proverbs, and we will read one proverb per day. One of the most practical books in the Old Testament is Proverbs, timeless teaching for everyday living, a collection of approximately 900 inspired precepts. Proverbs provides godly counsel for virtually every phase of human relationships. These maxims deal with folly and wisdom, pride and humility, vengeance and justice, laziness and initiative, poverty and wealth, enemies and friends, lust and love, anger and anxiety, masters and servants, and life and death. Your vital statistics. Your authors are Solomon, Agur, and Lemuel, according to Jewish tradition. Date written, uncertain, perhaps around 960 BC, early in Solomon's reign. And the purpose, to apply divine wisdom to daily life and to provide more instruction. The themes are wisdom, relationships, speech, work, and success. Chapters 1 through 4, or Proverbs 1 through 4, are titled A Father's Words of Wisdom. Your overview. Proverbs is the book of heavenly wisdom for your earthly walk. Solomon states his purpose in the opening verses to teach people wisdom and discipline. Wisdom in life begins with the fear of the Lord, reverential respect for God, and careful attention to the moral and ethical principles of His Word. Your insight. Three different words are used in Proverbs for those who reject God's wisdom: simpletons, fools, and mockers. Simpletons, petayim, are naive, usually because of their youth. Fools, kesalim, are morally numb and mindless. And mockers, lesim, are aggressively defiant and cynical. But they are all alike in one way or another. They pay no attention to wisdom and suffer the consequences. Proverb 1. The purpose of Proverbs. These are the Proverbs of Solomon, David's son, king of Israel. Their purpose is to teach people wisdom and discipline, to help them understand the insights of the wisdom. Their purpose is to teach people to live disciplined and successful lives, to help them do what is right, just, and fair. These proverbs will give insight to the simple, knowledge and discernment to the young. Let the wise listen to these proverbs and become even wiser. Let those with understanding receive guidance by exploring the meaning in these proverbs and parables, the words of the wise and their riddles. Fear of the Lord is the foundation of true knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. A father's exhortation: acquire wisdom. My child, listen when your father corrects you. Don't neglect your mother's instruction. What you learn from them will crown you with grace and be a chain of honor around your neck. My child, if sinners entice you, turn your back on them. They may say, come and join us. Let's hide and kill someone, just for fun. Let's ambush the innocent. Let's swallow them alive, like the grave. Let's swallow them whole, like those who go down to the pit of death. Think of the great thing we'll get. We'll find our houses with all the stuff we take. Come, throw in your lot with us. We'll all share the loot. My child, don't go along with them. Stay far away from their path. They rush to commit evil deeds. They hurry to commit murder. If a bird sees a trap being set, it knows to stay away. But these people set an ambush for themselves. They are trying to get themselves killed. Such is the fate of all who are greedy for money. It robs them of life. Wisdom shouts in the streets. Wisdom shouts in the streets. She cries out in the public square. She calls to the crowds along the main street, to those gathered in front of the city gate. How long, you simpletons, will you insist on being simple minded? How long will you mockers relish your mocking? How long will you fools hate knowledge? Come and listen to my counsel. I'll share my heart with you and make you wise. I called you so often, but you wouldn't come. I reached out to you, but you paid no attention. You ignored my advice and rejected the correction I offered. So I will laugh when you are in trouble. I will mock you when disaster overtakes you, when calamity overtakes you like a storm, when disaster engulfs you like a cyclone, and anguish and distress overwhelm you. When they cry for help, I will not answer. Though they anxiously search for me, they will not find me. For they hated knowledge and chose not to fear the Lord. They rejected my advice and paid no attention when I corrected them. Therefore, they must eat of the bitter fruit of living their own way, choking on their own schemes. For simpletons turn away from me to death. Fools are destroyed by their own complacency. But all who listen to me will live in peace, untroubled by fear of harm.